Good morning, students. Welcome to physics class. Yesterday, what we discussed? So, three steps we discussed yesterday. What is a physical quantity? What are the different physical quantities generally we come across in our physics? Like length, mass, time, speed, area, velocity, volume, force, all these, whatever we are using, they are called as physical quantities, right? Well, measurement of physical quantity, I told you, measurement involves, see, for analyzing anything, for describing anything without help of physical quantities and their relations, we can't express, right? So for that, measurement is needed. Measurement needs an instrument. Okay, that is a different issue. After measuring, we are writing a physical quantity is some magnitude with proper unit, right? Any physical quantity, for example, force. This is a physical quantity. 10 Newton. 10 magnitude. Newton unit. See, one important point that we had to remember throughout our scientific journey, whenever you are expressing the value of some physical quantity, that value should be followed by a proper unit. Without unit, there is no meaning. It is a basic fundamental point to remember, right? Well, sir, from where these units have come? What is the story of those units, right? How we take that unit? For example, from simplest we start. If I ask what is the unit of length, I write some physical quantities. Physical quantity length. Mass, time. I am taking three simplest physical quantities: length, mass, time. Come on, what is the unit of this length? What is the unit of mass? What is the unit of time? See, if I ask somebody what is the unit of length, generally the distance is nothing but length. From this college to your village, how much distance is there? If I ask a question, that student may give an answer, sir, it may be some 50 kilometers. 50 kilometer. 50 is the magnitude, kilometer is the unit. Well, if I ask the same question, what is the length of this chalk? You may answer, sir, this is 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter is the unit. If I ask, what is the length of this board? Length of this board. Sir, it may be some 3 or 4 meter. See, in one question, for the same length, unit is kilometer. For the same question, length of the chalk is centimeter. For the same question, length of the board is meter. Which is standard? Which is standard? One silly question, a simple question I'll ask you, especially girls and they know very well. If you want to buy flowers, garland of flowers, that flower seller come to your house, you ask them to give the flowers in certain units. What is the, there also you are asking the length of the garland. You ask them, give some length. What is the unit generally we use there? Are you using 1 meter? Are you using centimeter? Are you using kilometer? No. Give me 1 mura. You said mura. That is also 1 unit, you know. Unit for what? Length of the garland. From where to where they measure? They measure from the tip of the finger to this. From here to here, 1 mura of flowers. Is it a standard one? Is it a standard one? In my observation, I found that generally the children come to our houses to sell garlands, flowers. Why, you know? The length of the mura is very small for children compared with elders. So they may benefit from that. It is not a standard one because it varies from person to person. So you cannot take it as a standard, right? And so what is the standard? See, this system of measurements differed from one place to another place in olden days. So there is a complication. So for that, all the people on the universe, different countries, they grouped and they form one group called International Bureau of Weights and Measures. International Bureau of Weights and Measures. They formed one group and all of them sit and think, see, in your country if you use one method of measurement, some, and in another country another, so whenever we come to science it differs from the results of your country and my country and so on. So there must be one standard. Based on that, different system of units arise. The basic systems of units are, so there are 3 types of systems. I hope all of you are familiar with how many system of units are there. FPS system, CGS system, MKS system, the latest one is SI system. So this is the oldest system of units used, FPS system it is called, right? Second, CGS system, MKS system, latest NABU we are using. What system of units? SI system of units. What is FPS? What is CGS? What is MKS? Name of the system we call it as FPS system, CGS system, MKS system. See, before 18th, at the beginning of 19th century, scientists thought that if we simply know 3 physical quantities, by using those 3 physical quantities, we can describe this universe. These are those 3 physical quantities: length, mass, time. Because till that time, scientists are aware of the things which appear physically. If you want to describe this chalk, first how much mass it has, mass. How much length it has, if you can calculate its volume, length and radius. Radius is also like a length, pi r square into L. So, and time is the basic and fundamental physical, because it is running out time. So to describe the events, day and night, which are occurring, and seasons, this is the basic physical quantity. To describe about any physical body, these two are the basic physical quantities. Right? Scientists thought that if we know these three, we can describe anything. So they tried to have a common unit for these three throughout their kingdom, their countries, right? So the first proposed one is FPS, by taking these three are fundamental quantities. So the quantities basically used, physical quantity. I said, what I am telling you, this is a fundamental physical quantity. Fundamental physical quantities. A physical quantity which is independent of other quantities. Scientific definition is a physical quantity which is independent of other quantities. They are dependent, means they are the basic. From them you can derive other quantities, but these not derivable from others. They are the basic, right? The quantities which are independent of other quantities. Note down, the quantities which are independent of quantities. Fundamental physical quantities, right? See what I told you in the beginning of 19th century or 18th century, like scientists thought that these three are the fundamental quantities which are sufficient to describe this total universe. So for these three, they tried to have common units. So see how it is designed. So length, mass, time. By taking three as physical quantities, in this FPS system, for F stands for foot. Even now also, for measuring the length of the room, we use this. Feet is the plural, foot is the singular. Adugu, we say, right? Foot. And P stands for pound. Pound. Even in Britain and some other countries, till now they are using that pound. And second, foot, pound, and second. Foot is the unit of length, pound is the unit of mass, second is the unit of time. Just taking their first letters, it is named as FPS, right? CGS system. C, centimeter, centimeter. G, gram. Yes, second. C, G, yes. C, G, yes. CGS system, right? MKS system. Meter, kilogram, second. MKS system. See, this is the story. So three basic systems: FPS system, CGS system, and MKS system. Foot, pound, second are the units for length, mass, time. In CGS system for the length, centimeter; for the mass, gram; for the time, second. MKS system, meter, kilogram, second are the units. But so now up to beginning of 19th century, even now also using the same for these three fundamental quantities. Then after, what happened in this 19th century, there is a big revolution. There was a big revolution of science. See, these three physical quantities just related to mechanics, a branch of physics. Then after that, scientists discovered this electricity is also exists. So how to measure that electric current? You cannot tell the electric current in terms of length, mass and time. They require another physical quantity. So for that, another physical quantity is introduced. Electric current. Another physical quantity is introduced regarding current. Current, okay. Then there is so much of advancement of heat and thermodynamics. That is a separate branch of science, how that heat flows, what happens whenever a body is heated up, what is the base. See, for explaining that heat and something, one basic physical quantity is required. You cannot explain based on these four. So another physical quantity comes into picture. Thermodynamic temperature. Temperature, simply to say. Well, this is for current. This is for the branch of heat, fundamental quantity. Again, these three okay. Then after, optics comes into picture. So the revolutionary advancement in the branch of optics. Optics deals with the light and their effects. If you see this light or the light in our house, we use a general word. There is dim, there is bright. That light is dimmer, that is so bright. We use that word. So that exactly to say, it is related to the intensity of light. If intensity is more, bright. If the intensity is less, dim. So to explain basically about the effect of light, one more physical quantity required, that is intensity of light. Intensity of light. Okay, so these three for mechanics, this is for electricity, this is for heat and thermodynamics, this is for optics, light. Another. Then there is a, whenever we go to microphysics, scientists thought of discussing what is there inside of the body. If you think this chalk is made of what? Atoms. It is combination of atoms, molecules. Molecules becomes a body. Then micro level they thought to think. They started to think. In that case, to explain, if you think of gaseous state and quantity of substance of gases, you can't say gases into kg. You can't say in atoms and molecules into kg. If in your 8th, 9th, 10th classes, when you are discussing chemistry, there what is the quantity of substance in which units we have taken? See, quantity of substance, quantity of matter or quantity of substance, you can say. See, for that, another unit, this is one more physical quantity, quantity of substance or quantity of matter comes into picture, right? So this is related to chemistry. mesophysics, molecule number, atom number, like. So nowadays, even now, to describe this level, macro or micro, we are using the 7 fundamental physical quantities. By grouping these 7 fundamental physical quantities, a new system is designed by the scientists in the International Conference of Weights and Measures around 1975 somewhere. By accepting these 7 as fundamental quantities, a system is designed. That system is SI system, System of International. System of International, right? Means if you see this, international. So any physics book you refer, any science book you refer, it may be released from any country. The units of the fundamental quantities, and the fundamental quantities are this, and they have some units for this. See, in this SI system, what are the units for? So I just call it as SI system. So these 7 are the fundamental quantities, and what is their units, how they represent, symbol of unit. Well, length. For this length, meter, same from MK system. Mass, kilogram, same. Time, second, same. Electric current, unit, you know already, used in your 10th class, ampere. Thermodynamic temperature, Kelvin. Intensity of light, candela. Quantity of substance, mole. Moles, number of moles. So these are the units. These are the physical quantities, and these are the units in nowadays accepted system of international, right? For the length, meter, for the mass, kilogram, for the time, second, for electric current, ampere, for thermodynamic temperature, Kelvin, intensity of light, candela, quantity of substance, moles. With what symbol we represent? Meter, m. 10 meter length, 10 m we represent with, not capital M, small m. Kilogram, capital K into G, kg. Second, S or SEC. Generally we have to use S. Generally in some books it is SEC also. Ampere, capital A. Kelvin, capital K. Candela, CD. Moles, MOL. Whenever you are writing the unit, you must write like this only. You should not write in if it is small m, you should not write capital M. It is wrong. Wherever meter is there, you have to use small m. Wherever kilogram you are using, you should use kg. Second, S or SEC. Ampere, capital A. Kelvin, K. Candela, CD. Moles, MOL. Right? So this is the story of fundamental quantities and their units. When throughout our scientific journey, in our all the books, we follow this system of units. These are 7 fundamental quantities and their related units. Come on, write down or take a screenshot. Okay, so these are the old system of units. These are the new system of units nowadays we are following. Remember, basic point that to remember. System of international or system international, it is called as what is that meter? One example I'll tell you. Meter is what? Meter, which is taken as the reference per meter. Is it length of something which is taken as the reference? See, whenever that International Bureau of Conference, the scientists decided some length as meter. I'll tell you. Meter. Distance traveled by light in approximately 1/3 into 10 to the power of 8 seconds is taken as meter. Distance traveled by the light in 1/3 into 10 to the power of 8 part of the second. How much distance that light travels, that distance is taken as a standard meter, right? Whatever meter scale we are using, see how much that meter scale is. That means what, you know, in this time 1/3 into 10 to the power of 8 second, light travels that much of distance. If this is the meter scale, light travels from here to here in this much of time. That speed of light does not change, we know. So the distance traveled by the light in air in this time does not change wherever you go to the universe. So this value won't change. So that is why it is taken as a standard for meter, right? Like for everything there is a standard. In your coming course, you can learn the things, right? So these are the standard things with which we are comparing the value. Well, good students, you write down all these. Tomorrow we continue how to use these units and how to convert from one to other units. So that is the basic that we had to learn before going into practice. Okay, good day.